Hey everybody, and welcome back to Droobz Vids, and I bought an anime figure from Mecha Warehouse. That's right folks, we are back with another video in this series where I purchase anime figures from online retailers. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos before, there'll be a link in the description below so you guys can check out the other stores I've purchased from. And today we're going to be taking a look at Mecha Warehouse because I know a lot of people are into Gunpla and I am starting getting into it myself. And with that being said, if you're starting to get into Gunpla, you need a model kit. So where did I go? I went to Mecha Warehouse. So I've heard some good things about Mecha Warehouse and we're going to determine if all those things were correct. And I've heard some negative things as well. Really just one main negative thing, and that's the actual shipping prices. But we'll get into that in just a minute. Gonna talk about their website here real quick. Real easy to use, real easy to search what you're looking for, because I know a lot of people are really searching for certain model kits, and you know, they have a very handy search bar where you could plug in what model kit you want. They also have, you know, bestseller list and new arrivals and things like that. So it's really easy to look for the model kit you're wanting to build. And that was no exception for myself. I found the exact Gunpla model kit I wanted and I was able to purchase it. And they also do accept PayPal, so your transactions will be secure. So let's talk about the price of the actual model kit. So I paid $27.99 for this particular model kit, which I found to be about the right price for it. So they do have competitive prices. I checked a few other websites that do sell model kits in Gunpla, and aside from things being on sale, the prices are pretty even across the board. So definitely if you're looking into Gunpla kits, that Mecha Warehouse is, you know, a competitor as far as pricing goes, so keep that in mind. However, what really drew me over to Mecha Warehouse over the other websites is because of FunkoCop. Yeah, you guys know FunkoCop, and he actually has a discount code to Mecha Warehouse to save 10% off all your purchases, and that discount code is FunkoCop10. I'll put it right here so you guys can see it. But yeah, definitely a very useful code to have as far as shopping and, you know, saving yourself 10% off. Not bad at all. And that 10% does come in really handy due to the shipping costs. I'm going to put a couple images up on the screen here and we'll talk about it real quick because their shipping and handling is actually broken down by kit size. Or if you order multiple smaller kits, the shipping will cost a little bit more. So if you can see there, the $5 shipping is for your lighter items such as paint and markers. And then the next tier is at $9, and that is for smaller kits. And smaller kits include most high grade kits and some real grade kits. And the tier number 3 is medium kits, and that's actually what I have here, and that is $11. So that's how much I pay for my shipping and handling. And medium kits include some high grade, most real grade, and some master grade model kits. And last but not least, the 4th tier is for large kits, and that's a $13 shipping rate, and that includes the master grade Vercos and a few other kits that isn't really noted in that description. But yeah, just letting you guys know that there is different tiers to what you order off of Mecha Warehouse. But I do like the fact that they broke down the shipping cost there to let you know how much that shipping is going to cost per type of kit. So that's a really nice thing to see. Like I said guys, this is a master grade kit. So yeah, we paid $11 in shipping and handling. So with the 10% off and the retail price at $27.99, the grand total here came to $36.20. Now with that being said, if I was able to find this in my local hobby store, Barnes & Nobles or something like that, this would have ran me probably about $30 after tax. And some of you may be thinking with an $11 shipping and handling fee, well, they better ship that pretty quick, right? Oh, they did. They really did. So the next day after I actually ordered from Mecha Warehouse, the order was shipped already. And 2 days later, it was here. They got, you know, this really fast shipping, just like Amazon Prime, you know, you get that 2-day shipping. And that's really what they had. I ordered, next day shipped out, 2 days later, it's on my doorstep. So they have lightning speed shipping, fantastic. And to my understanding, it's a one-man crew over there at Mecha Warehouse. So that's really impressive. And just taking a look at the package here, they do use some nice Uline boxes, but you get a really cool Mecha Warehouse branded tape, so that's nice to see. And from what I could tell on here, there is no kind of fragile labeling, so if you guys were worried about that, it's not on the box. But yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open and check out the model kit I got. We also need to check out how they ship their product too, right? So I mean, I don't think typically people keep their Gunpla boxes. Maybe they do, maybe they kind of stack them up. But you know, I'm not that far into the game of Gunpla, So we'll talk a little bit about that later on. So yeah, taking a look here inside the box. Yeah, I mean, they definitely protect their box, which is good. I mean, even if you're not keeping the box, you still want to have some protection in there, just so your box isn't flying around and potentially the parts are getting damaged. So we can see here we got a bunch of little air packets, which is nice. And removing the kit here, it looks like we got a lot of air packets. Actually, they kind of filled that up, so that is really good. And inside you get, looks like a little order form and a stickers. Cool. So the first thing in that box is this cool little Mecha Warehouse sticker there. Now if you open it from the top, you would see this first. Unlike me, you know, I open it from the bottom, but that is a very nice little addition there, tossing in a sticker. Really cool. As for the model kit I got, like I told you guys, it is a master grade model kit, and this is the Shining Gundam from G Gundam. If you guys didn't know, G Gundam is, in my opinion, probably one of the best Gundam series around. I originally watched G Gundam when it aired here in the US on, I think it was Cartoon Network, and this was probably like 2002 or 2003. But yeah, this is an awesome anime, and I really enjoyed it because it was not like other Gundam series. While they did have a lot of dialogue and stuff like that, like you get in typical Gundam series, this was more of a tournament-based series, which was really cool. So the basic premise of G Gundam was, you know, Earth pretty much became uninhabitable and all the countries left and created space colonies. And instead of going to war with each other, every 4 years they would have a tournament. So they would send down pilots with their Gundam to the uninhabitable Earth, and they would fight each other in a tournament style, which I thought was really cool. You know, you got these really big robots and you're just going at it in this tournament. So this, like I said, is the Shining Gundam, and this is the Gundam of our main protagonist from G Gundam. He's from the space colony of Neo Japan, and his name is Domon Kashu. But yeah, Shining Gundam, you know, you can see his hand right here, how it's all glowing, and I think that's probably the reason they do call it Shining Gundam, because he's able to focus heat into the Gundam's hand, and that's where it gets the glow. And you know, if he grabs a Gundam or something like that, he just crush it. So it's really awesome, and they can also force that heat into a sword to make it a shining finger sword, and that's what that hand is called. It's called the Shining Finger. So yeah, you know, you gotta think it came out like way back in the day. Probably could have had some better names if it came out now, but yeah, Shining Gundam, awesome. Just taking a look at, you know, the things you could do with it, that is awesome. Really, really cool. I kind of like that, and I believe it actually comes with Domon here, so it's probably a really tiny figure that I would have to paint, but we'll see when we open this up. And speaking of opening this up, if you guys would like to see some videos on me assembling this Gundam, let me know down in the comments below, and I could probably work that out. I think it'd be really cool, and you know, in order to keep the videos not too lengthy, probably break it down into subsections as far as the runners go in here and what parts they make. So yeah, my first master grade Gundam kit. This is actually my first Gundam model kit that I've purchased. I remember when I was younger, I did have an Epion. I think like that was probably everybody's first Gundam model kit was an Epion. I don't know. It just seems very common. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I had an Epion. I had an Epion. And I remember I had mine and I built that thing. It was really easy to put together. Just a real quick snap. I never really, you know, displayed it as a kid because I played with it. You know, I was a kid. And yeah, that thing went through the ringer. And it'd be cool if I had it today still, but I don't know, maybe I'll try to find an Epion model kit and see if I could put it together again. So yeah, the Shining Gundam Master Grade Kit from Mecha Warehouse. That is enough talking out of me. So let's go to the main question here of this video. Will I be going back to Mecha Warehouse to make another purchase? And the answer is yes, I will be going back to Mecha Warehouse because one, the shipping is lightning fast, and two, I am able to use the FunkoCop 10% off code. So that's awesome, save a little bit of money there. I mean, yeah, I do got to pay the shipping, but theoretically, I don't mind it as much because they have a very good inventory on their website. You know, if I go to my hobby town here, they have quite a few kits, but might not necessarily be what I'm looking for, which Mecha Warehouse comes in and they have a lot of inventory that I could search through and pick the ones I want. So just a quick recap here of Mecha Warehouse. Prices are very competitive. I do get a 10% off coupon with FunkoCop 10, so that's nice. And shipping and handling, yes, it's a little pricey, but you do save that 10% and they do ship extremely fast, and they protect your product. My only complaint here would be that shipping price, but they do break it down into different tiers based off what you're buying. So that's really nice to see as well. But yeah guys, if you've shopped on Mecha Warehouse and purchased some model kits, let me know down in the comments below how your experience was. So yeah guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.